We are live, live, live. How is everybody doing? Before I go live, you guys are probably surprised that I'm live. As you come in live, let me put on, I don't even know how the lighting is in this area, but let me put on my chapstick. Hello, hello. Let me see. Say family. Yeah, I'm like, I just decided to go live today because I didn't edit video for today. I have videos, but I didn't edit video. I put on my lip this Vaseline aloe vera thing. So I just said, let me do this live while I make moi moi. While I make moi moi for you guys. How are you all doing? I can't even see. What are you guys writing? Hello, Nikki. Who else do we have? Let me scroll through this thing. Get my glasses so that I can see you guys properly. I'm going to move this thing closer. So I'm saying hello, AEF29, Abina. Hey, how are you doing? Eli, Simtai, Rai, Demetris, how are you all doing? So I'm getting ready to make moi moi. Okay, I'm getting ready to make moi moi, and I'll just show you what I have here. So I have my moi moi, and this is my bean. Whew. This is my bean powder thing. Or not bean powder. This is my beans. So you can see I've been soaking it for a while, and I'll show you what I use. I'm doing so many things right now. So this is my pantry, and this is what I use. So I just take beans that have already been peeled. That saves me a lot of time. And let me show you guys. I went grocery shopping with my husband. You know, we don't normally eat like Roman noodles and all those noodles because they have MSG. So we found, do you already have a moi moi? No, I don't already have moi moi. I already have the beans peeled, but I have the recipe. Yes, I have a moi moi recipe on my channel. Do you recommend waist trainer for weight loss? Waist trainer is good if you are consistent using it. So be consistent using it. This is something that we don't normally eat, but once in a while we buy it, and we buy the one that has no MSG. So hi Dora, hi Tokara. Kara, how are you? So we buy the one with no MSG. You can see even this one, you want to make sure it says no MSG. MSG is not good for you. Even my Maggi and my sauces and all that stuff, my spices, this is my Maggi that I use. People is no. This has no MSG. It has just natural ingredients in it. You can see all that it has in it. This is all it has in it. I also buy this one from Aldi. This one is cheaper, and this also has, yeah. Can you post more weight loss videos? I can. If you want to see more weight loss videos, you can go on my Instagram. Thank you. Go on my Instagram, and I have my IGTV. I post a lot of videos on there. Good morning. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Sissy for me. And my husband is over there. He's not gonna say. You say hi to them. Say hi. You guys see? He's alive. He's here. Nobody took him. You can see he's on his own. He's doing his own thing. And I will show you guys, I have my collagen. I drink that every morning. Every morning, drink my collagen. So I'm making moi moi. Let me switch. And let's switch this thing. Yes. So I'm making moi moi, and I wanted to discuss with you some stuff. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. It's really good. So I want to discuss with you some stuff while I make moi moi. So sorry if I'm not seeing your messages. I'm going to concentrate on my moi moi making, and you guys can join me as we make or try to make moi moi. I'm going to show you how I make it. Very easy, very simple. So I have my trash bag here. This is, you all are always wondering, how do I watch a lot of people's videos? Okay, now on my, smash the like button. You can see, smash the like. See, I just finished working out. So I worked out this morning. That was so good. I worked out this morning. My family, they're so loving. They let me, I walk out 1 hour. I did weight lifting because the muscle have to come back. The muscle has come back. We don't want flabby hands, okay? We want to look young forever young, eh? So I have this old phone, and on this old phone, usually I'll go on this old phone and I'll use this phone to watch people's video. As you can see, I just finished watching Summer Aku's video. And you know, whenever you watch video, always watch to the end, and then you smash the like button always, and you leave a nice comment in there like that. You leave a nice comment. Always watch and always support. Thank you. So someone was saying, please, I'm not, let me see. Someone says, please, I'm not shaming. I need ask what happens when eating food with MSG. Okay, so this is the thing. From research that I've done, a lot of times when people eat foods that have MSG in it, some people have headaches, some people have health-related problems when consistently eating. Sometimes it affects the health, and long-term use and overall for your health, it's much better to eat stuff that doesn't contain MSG in it. So a lot of our stuff that we have, MSG is just the flavoring. It just adds flavoring. There are other things you can use to get that flavoring aspect. So you don't necessarily need to have the spices that contain MSG. I will say do your own research. If you feel that it is something that you want to do for your family, then do it for your family. If you want to know more information, hi boo boo. If it's something that you feel that you want to do for your family, do it for your family. If it's not something that you're like, me, I don't care, Jare, my mama's mama, papa, everybody has been using Maggi, nothing happened to them. Do it for you. I just decided that I want to do it for me. I want to do it for my family. And to be honest with you, we don't even miss it. We don't miss that Maggi. We don't miss it. Our food tastes the same, tastes even more delicious. And look, let me tell you something. If somebody wants to ask, how does my food, I don't use that Maggi anymore. So how does my food still taste good? Does my food still taste good? After not using Maggi, is nodding. He said yes. Because I know, see, if your food doesn't taste good, I've done a lot of videos on this. If your food doesn't taste good and you are married, your husband will let you know. Unless your husband loves you so much that he will suffer in silence. My husband will not suffer in silence. If my food doesn't taste good, my husband will let me know that, hey, baby, I love you, but the food has one comma. If your food has comma, be careful. You don't want your food to have comma. So someone was saying, let me put on my glasses. I normally look at the content of our ingredients, and it's important. There's no MSG. One has to be wary too. I only use no. Very good. And how is your back? My back is doing good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So today I'm going to make moi moi, and let me get my Maggi that I was telling you guys about. And see, I always buy extra. So we've been soaking this a while, and I'm going to still share with you things that we need to, I'm going to stop doing. I'm going to stop doing this stuff this year because, yeah, I've had enough of it. So I just drain off the water. I'm sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's do this. So I'm just draining off the water from, it's very hard to go live and cook at the same time. But you know what? For you all, I'm going to do it because today, so I'm going to rinse this off. Let me move this soap. Just going to rinse it off some more. And then drain as much as I can. So while I'm doing this, I'm also doing laundry. We as women, we multitask. Multitasking all the time, and we cannot stop multitasking. I love this one because this one doesn't have a lot of, this saves me a lot of time. When I buy the ones that has, hi Rosie, how are you doing? So when I buy the ones that are already peeled, I don't have to waste my time peeling. How many of you buy beans that has already been peeled? Show me, tell me if you buy beans that are already been peeled. I always buy the ones that already been peeled because you know what? I don't have time to be soaking, waiting for stuff that so that I can peel it and then peel. And that peeling process, oh my God, allow me. That peeling process, you will peel. It's too much voila. Yes, so then in here, let me get my, have my bowl. So in here, I'm going to, yeah, it's easier. So this one, I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time. So just a little bit at a time, okay? Then one thing else that I'm going to add in is I'm going to add in my tomato, my onion. No tomato, I'm gonna add in my onion, and that's why I have this nylon right here. And let me get my knife. So someone was asking about that waist trainer. I don't know how to use that blender. You know, the blender to use to peel. I actually don't know how to use that blender to peel. Please, if you've not yet shared this video, please share this video. Share it, okay? Yeah. So, I was thinking of editing one video, but I just say, you know what? Instead of me editing the video and taking time away from family time, let's just go live, Jerry. Because we've not gone live in a long time. Let's go live and let's commune with the people. Okay, so thank you. If I'm not seeing you adding on, please, I'm sorry. Okay, so usually I will just take this and I'm going to chop up my onion. So I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, hopefully I won't cut my finger. So I'm just chopping off the onion, chop. Okay, and then in addition, I also have my habanero. So this is my habanero atarodo. Okay, yeah, you guys talk amongst yourself, connect with some lovely people on there. So here I have 2 habaneros to start off with. I'm adding that in there. That is so hot. Oh my goodness. That pepper is so hot. I have to wash my hand all the time because I don't like how hot it is. Always makes me cough and sneeze. Whew. Okay. So then I'm going to just put a little bit of water. I have my water already here, just a little bit of water. And I'm putting the water just to make it spin, you know. Let's plug this. You guys, it's going to make noise. So remember, this is live. Hi, Shippy. This is live, so it's going to make noise. I have my beans, onion, and habanero, Scotch bonnet. So let's... So, you see I removed this top. This is why I love this blender. Oh, I love this blender. See, I removed this from here. And even as I blend, I'm gonna be adding the stuff in there. Now, don't open this before you start. When you start and you're running it, then you can open this, because if you open it when you turn this off, it's gonna go like that, okay? So I'm blending. So because usually when I make this, I would use 1 cup of this here, but this time I use way more because it's Christmas time, everybody is home and everybody's eating, so I'm making more of the moi moi. So of course I'm putting more pepper and I'm putting more onions to it. Hi. My husband is looking and say, what is this one doing? I'm making moi moi, and then I'm gonna add more of my beans to it. So don't forget in your somebody wrote something. I can't even read. Don't somebody say, Amy TV, how are you? Don't forget us in your kitchen when the food is ready because we are cooking together. Hey, we are cooking together. Oh, see, everybody has gone upstairs now. Oh, I love when everything is quiet. Everybody has gone upstairs and I can do my own thing. Something fell down. So I am. How long is the children's break? My kids' break is 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and then they are back to school, and mommy is back to her normal schedule. Oh yeah, let's continue blending, people. Let's continue blending. Okay, so I have this much left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to it. Just add everything. And sometimes what I do is when I make a lot of this stuff, just to be honest with you, I'm going to add more of this Scotch bonnet. And I want to add 1 more onion. Because my mom always tells me, onion, when you are making things like moi moi and all this stuff, onion is the one that brings out the onion brings out the good flavors from it. So yeah, okay, so I want to talk about something with you all, something that I know I'm not alone. Okay, a couple of things that I'm not going to take into the year 2020. Someone said I will try this method. Yeah, a couple of things I'm not going to take into the year 2020. As a mother, I know a lot of us that are watching right now, you're mothers. You kind of do a lot of things for your kids. Things that some people consider, this thing is silly, or why is this woman doing this for our kids and stuff. But me being someone that, I'm always at home, I work from home, I'm always at home, I see this, I do this more often. Number 1, my kids do not eat American bread. They don't like American bread. When I say American bread, you know those breads that you get from stores, the normal sliced bread, or both sliced bread that you get from stores and stuff. My kids are not fan of that. My family is not fan of that. So what we eat is we eat agege bread. Okay, I'll show you the bread I'm talking about. Let's go to the fridge. They eat agege bread. I'm going to take you to the I'm going to take you guys to the fridge. Okay, so this is I made this is apple ginger lemon drink. This drink is so good. I'll post it on Instagram. This is so good. I made it. It's apple ginger lemon drink, but let me show you. This is mango juice. So this is what I mean by the bread. This is the bread that we normally eat. Yeah, everybody ready for New Year Day? Okay, so this is the bread that we eat. You see it? It's like agege bread, sweet bread. Okay, my kids will not eat American bread. So I know how to bake it, but most of the time it's a lot of work. I don't have time. Okay, I know how to bake it, but I don't have time. So the bread, I was going to show you something about the bread. Let me take the bread out. So something about the bread that I need to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to bring my bread box. So this is the bread, right? That's the bread. This here is the bottom of the bread. In the year 2020, I declare I will not be the one that will be eating this bottom of the bread. this bottom of the bread, everyone, oh, I have a video already. I have a video on how to make the bread. So you can just search for DNVlogsLife bread. You'll see how to make the bread. So this bottom area, nobody likes to eat it. I don't know why. They like to eat this inside area. So what happens is that I don't eat bread so much. I eat bread maybe once a week. So they will eat the bread and leave the bottom. So we'll have several bottoms of the bread in this I call this my bread box. And it will be waiting there. So end of the week, tell me what happens end of the week. End of the week, who is the person that will end up eating this bottom of the bread? End of the week, I'm going to be the one eating the bottom of the bread. So I hereby declare in the year 2020, I will no longer be eating the bottom of the bread. So today we had breakfast. My husband made delicious egg. If you want to see how my husband makes his egg, just look for the egg recipe. And yeah, see, okay, you see I'm not the same way. Nobody will eat that bottom of the bread. I'm like, it is the same bread. It is just that it's the end of the bread. So, for example, it is not only with bread, or my sisters and brothers and whoever is watching me, it is not only with bread. Can you give me a thumbs up? It is not only with bread that they do this. Banana bread. Let me show you my banana bread. I did not make this. My youngest daughter, my 11-year-old daughter baked this morning. So my daughter baked this morning, okay? So, oh my goodness, don't even get me started with cereal. Don't get me started with cereal. So this part, from this part to this part, nobody will eat it. Nobody will eat from this part to this part. Now, from this part, up onto there, they will now consume it. I'm like, so guess who is going to eat it? Me. Okay? They do that. See, I boiled egg for the week. Okay? Why is it that happens? I don't know. I'm like, do I look like, am I the person that is like bottom? Am I bottom lady? Am I the bottom lady? Please, someone tell me. Hey, anyway, let's continue with our moi moi. So that is one thing I'm going to stop. I have several things, so keep on watching. So I've added more onions to this, and I'm going to keep on blending. I'm going to add a little bit more water to it, and I'm just going to blend. Let's blend. So I think that's enough blending. So there'll be a lot of adjusting in this video. So you guys, please bear with me. And I bought a new tripod. So I'm still trying to understand the workings of this new tripod. So I think that is it. Oof, this tripod wahala. Okay. So now I've blended my what do you call this thing? My beans. So that is the main stage. So once I've blended it, I just take it. And now the key thing is when you blend it, what I do is I mix it, and you want the consistency to be like cake batter. So when you look at it, it has to be smooth. You see how smooth that is? That is so smooth, so smooth. It's not greedy at all, okay? So I just take this, I pour it in here, and I like it to be watery. You see how it's watery? This is the consistency, because if it's too hard, what's gonna happen is that it's going to be, the moi moi when you mix it won't be nice. And you know that olele that is like so nice and succulent. I don't know how you guys do it. Oh my goodness, it's just you when you cut into it like this, it'll be so nice and stuff. See, look at that. You guys look. I love that. Oh, see, they will not eat the bottom. Those children, I don't know why they do that. Okay, so now I've mixed this in. The next thing that I do is I take my bouillon cube. Yeah, they know mommy won't waste. So, and this is it. This one that has no MSG. And I want to say thank you to Life with Rosie. She's the one that put me onto this. Thank you, sister. She put me onto this. The ends of the bread. And I'm going to take just a few teaspoons. So with this one, since I'm making a big batch of it, I'm going to use about, I want to say about 2.5 teaspoons. Okay. And I'm mixing that in like that. Okay. Now people will just mix that and then mix oil, but I like to add, sometimes I like to add a little bit of curry, just a little bit. I'll add a little bit of curry, not so much. Okay, so this is just a little bit of curry to it. Now my family, they actually like palm oil mixed with this. Okay, you don't have to add thyme, but sometimes I just put a dot of thyme, just a dot of thyme. I don't know why I do that, but I do it. Okay, so a dot of thyme, and then I'm going to get my palm oil. This is the palm oil that I use. The palm oil that I use is my Zomi. What are you cooking, Jare? Ah, my sister, moi moi. I use Zomi. And for my Zomi, I'm just going to use just a little bit, not that much, oh, just a little bit. Oops, you see? It wasn't so much. Okay. And this one is just for the color. Okay. Then I use crayfish. This is my crayfish. Now for my crayfish, I always put my crayfish into another container. Okay, just put my crayfish into this container. And the reason why I do that is because sometimes when they blend this crayfish, there'll be big lumps in the crayfish. And I don't want those big lumps in my moi moi. So I always dig through it just to look and make sure there's no big lumps. So some people will actually say like that. Why is that in my crayfish? I don't know. And they'll be selling it like that. There was one time I bought a crayfish that was filled with, there was shells. You know those shells that you pick when you go to the beach? There was shells in it. I was like, Lord, what is all this? Until we found this brand that doesn't have so much of it. So I just kind of pick out all that stuff. I don't know, you guys, when you buy your crayfish, do you have crayfish like that? Or do you buy crayfish whole and then blend it yourself? Which is better for me to do? Is it better for me to just buy crayfish whole and blend it myself so that I don't have to do all this picking thing? Please, please, I need your advice. I really need your advice because I don't know. I've always bought it like this and I've poured it into a container. There was one time I bought it like this that it smelled like ammonia. Ammonia. Oh, I was just like, I couldn't. I told my husband, I said, this one, take back. I couldn't. So I'm mixing this real good. Now I've not added salt, as you see. I'm just still mixing this real good. So you want to mix it. It's better to blend yourself so that you know what is in it. Thank you. I think I'm going to start doing that. So you see how this has changed color? See the color? I'm going to add some vegetable oil. Okay. Normally, if I don't want it to have this color and I want it to have a lighter color, I don't add vegetable oil. So this vegetable oil, this is about half a cup of vegetable oil. I add that to it. And then I mix it real good. Now, if I was going to make akara, I wouldn't add all this stuff. I won't have palm oil. Unless I was making akara. Akara, is it akara? There's one akara, was it akara or dodo that If you go to Sisi Fumi TV, she makes all this authentic, lovely food. Hi, Jennifer. She makes all this wonderful food. You guys need to check out her channel. Sisi Fumi, Funmi TV. She makes, oh my goodness, she makes so many different recipes that I'm just like, oh my Lord. I want to be like her when I grow old. Or grow younger. Sometimes it's better to blend it yourself. Yeah. That's what I'm going to start doing. Okay, so now I've mixed it real good. I am going to taste it. Let me rinse my hand to see if it's salty enough. It's salty. It tastes good, but I'm going to add. It's nice and pepperish. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to it, and with this you have to be very careful. So I'm adding just about a teaspoon of salt. So this is about a teaspoon of salt. Let me tell you the story about this. You see this? These are my canisters, right? You notice that these ones don't have this marking on it. So one day, this is funny. So one day, I have to bend down for you guys. So one day what happened was that this hair looks like this. You know, salt and sugar, they look similar. So my husband ended up putting salt into his coffee. So since then, he just took this painter's tape and he just wrapped it. I just wrote salt so that nobody will be able to mix it up like that. Oh my goodness. The things, we have to do things like this to make our life easier. Of course, if you come to my kitchen is mainly black and silver. It doesn't match. But me, in marriage, I've been married, next year will be 17 years. I've been married for so long. You choose your battles. I'm not going to stress over, oh, my dear, but it's blue paint. Why do you mark it? We already know it's salt because I already have made labels and whatever. No, don't sweat over it. When I watch a lot of movies, you see women shouting at their husband, oh this, oh that, oh that. Okay, so as I'm cooking, that brings me up to my next point about things that I'm going to stop doing in 2020. So first of all, let's taste it again. Perfect. That's kind of perfect, but I think I might need more salt. I think I need a little bit more salt. You see? I need a little bit more salt. The spiciness, all that stuff is fine. I think the reason why is because I added more beans this time. Remember I told you at the beginning that I always use only one cup of beans. But since I use more than 1 cup of beans, so I need to do that. I once put salt on my kids. I told you, that salt thing. One day I was making adu and I mistakenly put, was it cinnamon or something that I put by mistake? I was just like, Lord, why did I do that? Okay, this is perfect now. Okay, so now I have these containers. These containers is what I use. Royalty Cosmo. This container is what I use for my moi moi. This is actually this is what you use for dogs, to give them their dog food. Look at it. But it's the right size. It's just perfect size for my moi moi. So I usually just take this. Okay. I'm going to arrange it like that. And I usually and then I take my oil. So the next thing I'm not going to be doing in 2020 that I'm going to stop doing in this house, and I hope my children are watching, they already know, is, you know what I'm going to stop doing? I'm going to stop eating the head of the fish. I'm the only one. Why? Why is it that I'm the only one that eats the head of the fish? Make fish, cut up the fish. Everybody's like, yeah, we're having fish. Why is it, hello? Why is it that I am the only one that eats the bottom of the bread, and now I'm the only one that eats the head of the fish? No, next year, 2020, everybody in this house, I declare, we eat, everybody except my husband, because my husband, he can eat whatever he wants. We eat the head of the fish. Comment below. Oh yeah, everybody, make your own declaration. Make your own declaration. Okay? Make your own declaration. Who eats the head of the fish? And do your children eat the head of the fish? I need to hear it so that I don't feel as if I'm the only one that is not doing this. So I have my oil, and then I have my brush. Let me get my brush. See, this is what I don't like. I have my brush. Oh, and you're like, oh, you look nice. Look at the person. Look at people. These are people. So what is one thing I'm going to stop doing? Let me see if you remember. Number 1.
Eat the butt of the bread.
Who is going to be eating the bottom of the bread with me? And who else?
Totally.
Okay. What is the second one? The fish.
Yeah, that.
What part of the fish?
The head.
Okay. Who is going to be eating the head of the fish?
Me.
It's just something about the head that just doesn't.
My husband doesn't like the head. My husband personally doesn't like the head of the fish. Yeah. Hello everybody. So this is my oil. I just take the oil and I'm just gonna put it, use this.
Sorry, I'm going to get ice.
They're getting ice. Okay. Oh, thank you. I know. It's like, isn't the head of the fish part of the fish? But they won't eat it. They won't eat it. Then we'll have, let's say we have like 4 mackerel. Then we'll have 4 heads just waiting there. The 4 heads are just looking. Who's gonna eat me? I'm waiting to be eaten. And who eats it?
You.
I do. And I don't even eat the other part. I'll first consume the head of the fish. By the time, every head will just be waiting. I'll be like, nobody is eating this one. No, everybody will just give me one look as if I'm speaking another language that is from outer space. No, I refuse. In 2020, I declare the head is for everybody except Daddy, because he cannot stand. Eniola. So what are you doing now? Recording video?
I'm editing.
Oh, you're editing your video. What video should? Oh, what's your channel?
Just DNVlogsLife.
So what video did you record?
Where I have been.
Where have you been? See? Okay. So I have finished lining, putting the oil on this. My children hate both the head and the eggs. The eggs. I love the eyes of the fish. My daughter is like, Mommy, I can't believe you eat the eye of the fish. I'm like, I shouldn't eat it though. You guys know that song. What's that song? Olodo rakpata, ojo eja le o monje oni. So one day, my husband, I don't know the name. Let me ask him. Ni. He won't answer me. He's probably in his room. There's a song, there's a cartoon that my kids and my husband like watching. Is it Paco? I think it's Paco. That's the cartoon. He'll be singing Olodo Rapata, Ojo Eja Lo Monje. Let me see if I can find the channel. But they always watch it together. Paco. How do you say Paco? Paco comment. Is that Paco and versus Ajebota? Yeah, I think this is it. Olodo. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Or copyright. Olodo. Let me see. Okay. School waste. Is this the one? So this is the channel. You guys know this channel? Let me see if I can. Yeah, Ajebo.
Very good. Now recite the timetable.
Let me see. Wait. I'm going to pass.
2 times 1, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 16, 2 times 4, 9, 2 times 5, 20, 2 times 6, 22, 2 times 7, 24, 2 times 8, 19. Jesus! I'm going to leave my head though. And my family.
Oh yeah, everybody, sing for him.
That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
Oh yeah, everybody, sing for him.
That is one of my favorite, my kids' favorite one. They're like, oh no, do rapata. Anyway, so we're gonna take. So every time I'm eating head of a fish, everybody's like, oh, the eye, Lodo. I'm like, let me eat my eye. I'm not Lodo. So I just take this. Sorry. So I just take this. Let me plug my phone because the thing is like saying it needs to be charged. So, okay. Oh Lord, am I the only one that eats the egg and the head? So I just put some amount here and I'm just going to repeat it for everything. So those are the two things. I have some more stuff that I will not be doing. Now you guys, I want you guys to share with me. What is something that you do as the only one? With what do you eat it? The head or the egg? I just eat it like that. With the head of the fish, I can eat it with stew and rice, anything with inyo, with okele, anything. You can eat it with dodo, plantain, yam. Just eat it like that. Oh, my moi moi. Oh, my moi moi. I can eat it with bread. I can eat it. Oh, my moi moi. I'm cooking. What is it? Adeze, you have come to my channel. How are your daughters? So I am making moi moi. This is my moi moi with palm oil. I use this palm oil. Okay, just to give it coloring. So with moi moi bread, you can eat it with jollof rice. You can eat it with so many things. Yeah, so many things. But this we are talking, just to keep you up to date, we are talking about, yeah, thank you. We are talking about what are some things you do that is only you in the family that you do. Your family, they won't want to do it too. For example, as I'm saying, my daughters will not eat the bottom of the bread, the end of the bread. This one and this one, they will only eat the inside. And now mommy is stuck with eating that. Okay? I don't know why. Why is it that I'm the only one that will be eating this thing? I'm the only one. And they'll be like, but mommy, this and that. And they know how to eat it too. So today, when we made egg, I served Tolani the bottom of the bread. And you see how the girl was squeezing face. I'm like, you're squeezing face, right? I said, you know what you're eating? She's like, I'm eating the butt of the bread. I said, oh. I say, who normally eats it? But mommy, that's what you like to eat. I said, my dear, it is not what I like to eat. It is not that I like to eat this stuff. It's just that nobody else eats it. And mommy doesn't believe in the ministry of wastage. I am not into the ministry of wastage, okay? I'm into the ministry of making things last long. Okay, so I've already done this. So the next thing that I have egg. Okay? Thank you. Lydia. You're the one that made that coconut rice that tantalized my tongue like this. So someone says, next year I will not be the last to take a bath. Oh my goodness, when we have somewhere to go to, I'll be rushing because everybody is ready. Yes, Maria. Thank you for that. Adeze said, Adeze Space. You guys check her out also. She has 2 lovely girls. Their girls just reminds me of when my girls were younger. Adeze, enjoy this time when they are little, because when they get older, they will start, that, I'll tell you another story. When you and your daughters start wearing the same size of shoe, that is when there's a problem. When you and your daughters start using the same things, they'll be in my space, they'll be in my stuff. I'll be like, who took my hairbrush? Who took my stuff? Who used the last of my feminine products? You know? So as they get young like this, enjoy. So Adeze said, that's exactly the best part of nobody else in my family. Oh my, nobody else. That's the best part for me. Nobody else in my family will eat it. Yeah, see, I don't know why they won't eat stuff like that too. But my children, I told them, I said, look, from now on, everyone is eating. I don't know why this thing is saying battery. Okay, I said everyone is eating it. Everyone, we are all going to consume it. So I'm going to take this. I don't know. Let me change this and see if it's going to charge. I don't know why my charger is messing up on me. Okay. So I'm going to peel the egg because my family, they love egg in their moi moi. So what do you guys put in your moi moi? And then we'll talk about the next thing that we're not doing. So this is my egg. Okay. And I have my egg cutter thing. It has broken. I need one. Oh, so people, for Christmas, so I need a new one. So I just take the egg and I just slice it like that. Like this. And once I slice it, then I just put it in there. Okay. I'm just gonna put it in the middle like that. Okay. So that is one thing. Everybody waiting. I'm not going to be doing that again. This is the last one, the last piece is there. So the next one, leftover food. Can somebody just talk about leftover food? So now that I've put this like this, I'm just gonna kind of use my fork or my knife. I'm just pressing this. I just use it to kind of just cover it so that the egg is not just showing and just saying hallelujah out for everyone to see who got it. Because let me tell you something. When they see that there's egg with yolk, they will be eating that one. But you see this one that doesn't have egg with yolk, nobody wants to touch it. And guess who is the person that will be eating it? Me, again. So this next year, everybody will eat egg that doesn't have yolk. So I am hiding it so that nobody can know if there's yolk in it. Oh my goodness. So you can even push it down. Everybody is going to be eating the one without yolk because it is still part of the egg. It is still part of the egg. Oh. So you guys know fruits now. You know when fruit is fresh and the fruit, you just got it from the market and it's still looking good. Everybody is eating it. Why is it that when the banana starts changing color and the banana is not fully yellow, nobody wants to touch it? So guess who is the one that is eating the banana that is not looking good? I share with love. How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm just hiding the egg so that some people don't say, oh, I want the one with yolk. I'm like, no, I don't know the one that has yolk. Oh. See, I camouflage it. Okay, let me do this. I don't know what's going on. I just have to check my battery, so bear with me 1 second. I'm going to flip you guys. I'm going to do this so that I'll see if my battery is charging. Yes, my battery is charging. It is charging. Okay, so now you guys see, we have all the moi moi. Nobody can tell if it has yolk or it doesn't have yolk. So this coming year, everybody is going to eat moi moi. So what I do to cover my moi moi is I take aluminum foil and I'm going to cut it like this. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut it in half. So these containers, I got them actually from, oh, I told you I hate this. I don't know what's going on with my tripod. My tripod just fell like that. Okay, let's hope it doesn't fall again. So I take aluminum foil and I just cover it like this. Very easy. And I'm just gonna, this is how I do mine. I don't have leaf. Some people have leaf. So I just, you see how I use this finger to hook it? So I'm just doing this. Wrapping it around. And then any excess, yeah. I don't know. I got a new tripod and I don't know. I might just return it back. I don't know why it's acting like that. Okay. I don't want to set up my ring light and all that stuff because I just don't feel like. So you guys will have to bear with me. So I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. So just take it, see? Just pull it and just wrap it like this. Okay. So leftover fruits, I'm not going to be the main one eating it. Talking about leftover fruit, look at this fruit. Who knows what this is? Fresh leaf you have in the store this morning. You need to see the fresh leaf. Oh my goodness. When will your moi moi finish? My moi moi is finished same day. My moi moi only lasts 2 days. So 2 days. Me, I'm even lucky. Yours is the same day. Mine lasts 2 days. So I was gonna make a lot of it, but my family, they like moi moi. My husband likes moi moi. My children lately they've been liking akara, but we don't do too much oil, so that's why. And me, I don't like frying stuff. I'm not a fan of fry. So yeah, the screen is black. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Please let me know, because somebody said that their screen is black. Let me know if you can see what I'm doing. Still here. Oh, good. Hi, Nikki. How are you all doing? Nikki, are you doing any cute hairstyle for your kids during their holiday season? Yeah, I'm just going to get some more. And this, I just kind of gauge it and I cut it. Hi, I can see you. Oh, good. Thank you. How is everyone doing? This YouTube life is a struggle. Everybody is doing vlogmas. So because everybody is doing vlogmas, it's like we people that we don't normally do, the people that we do video every day, our views are kaput. My views are down the toilet. And I'm like telling myself, I said, the reason why your views, I encourage myself and I said, a lot of people don't watch my videos. Like I'll put out video that will get a lot of likes, will just not get a lot of likes. And it's always, it will always pain you. If you're a YouTuber, you know what I'm talking about. It will always pain you when your videos people don't see your videos. Maybe they're not their stuff. Yes, I'm still doing moi. I'm still doing moi. So people don't see your videos, or your videos are not getting a lot of views. Sometimes it will pain you, but I've become accustomed to that, because I'm like, you know what? I enjoy putting out video, and YouTube is not my only job. So maybe that's why it doesn't affect me so much. But I say I enjoy putting out videos, even if people don't watch. I enjoy putting out videos because, for example, my daughter was making banana bread today. And, hey, hi, Beauty Ojo, how are you? And she was making banana bread today. She was like, Mommy, do we have a banana bread recipe? I said, my dear, go to this channel called DNVlogsLife. Just search for DNVlogsLife banana bread and you see the recipe. Do you believe that this girl used my recipe on my channel to make banana bread this morning? Let me show you the banana bread she made. So she made this by following my recipe on my channel. It's so nice. Banana bread. My 11-year-old daughter made that. So to me, that has accomplished the goal, because my goal of creating my channel was for my family and for friends and to help people life get better and to help people with things. So she just went and she watched my channel and she was like, oh my God, oh thank you. And she made the banana bread very easily and she was able to follow my instructions. And to me, I feel happy because I'm like, oh, you know, at least that is something that, you know, just makes me happy. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I've already done this. So what I'm going to do next is, I'm going to get my, this is what I use. This is the stock pot. And this is what I use to prepare my moi moi. I'm just going to put some water in it. And then we'll move. Hi, Lux Mom. How are you? So we're making moi moi. Or we've nearly finished. But I'll post because I don't want to stay too long on here. This one will take a while. So this is the amount of water I put. Okay. And I'm going to put this on the stove. We're going to move on to the stove. So bear with me. Okay. So you see the stove over there. So we're going to move over to the stove. You guys know my battery was dying. See? Yay! The thing is spinning. I'm trying to get my charger. Woo. Okay. So let's move over here. I'm going to plug up my phone. That's the thing with this live. If you're going to go live, your phone should be fully charged. So rule number 100 of YouTube going live, your phone should be fully charged. So let's start moving things over. So what I do is I get two of this stuff, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I put it down like this. Sit it like this. Sit it like this. You see how I'm sitting it? I'm overlapping them and they're stable. Okay, and then I get two more. Okay, let me just bring everything. So yeah, so when you do YouTube, it can be, especially if you're someone that you put all your eggs in the same bucket and you're like, YouTube, I'm waiting for YouTube money. YouTube money is the way that I'll be rich. YouTube money, especially with all those changes that YouTube is making. YouTube is making a ton of changes in 2020, so be aware of it. Please, as you know, I'm telling you, the changes that are coming for 2020 for YouTube is going to take money out. It's not putting money in. And that's just from talking with my other YouTube friends and stuff. It's taking money out of your pocket. So look for something else on the side. Don't rely 100% on YouTube. I'm just being honest. Okay, so the next level that we put, so this is the next layer. I'm going to put it, you see how I'm putting it? I'm putting it like this. Okay, so I'm kind of just overlapping it. Okay. So you see how I'm building it like a tower. I'm going to put that one on this like this. Okay. Sorry, I can't see your comments right now like this. So you see I'm building it up. That's why you want a long pot. And this, I'm just using a stock pot. I bought all this pot and this one from Big Lot. If you know Big Lot, it's and this is 1 pint. 1 pint. Okay, and I just put it like this. And then I cover it up. Let me get my cover. And I turn on my fire. And then we'll talk some more, okay? And I'll talk about the other things. And I can read your comments. And then I'm going to turn on my fire. And I'm going to cook this for about 45 minutes. So timer. And then we'll be done. Okay? Okay. Let's go and sit down and talk. So this is now when I get to rest. Let me turn off this light. Since Oh, talking about light, you guys, let me tell you something. Talking about light. So NEPA took light today. You know that you live in Nigeria and NEPA takes light. In America too, NEPA takes light. NEPA takes light. So I'm here right now as I'm waiting for my moi moi to be ready. If you all have any questions about YouTube, questions about anything, ask your questions. I will answer your questions. I'm pretty, yeah. So let me look back and see if there's any questions people have asked and I didn't see. I'm going to go all the way down. Are you making more? Yeah. I'll be the sugar. I'll be the sugar. Baunima, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. How are the boys? How is our baby girl doing? How is everybody doing? Welcome. You guys check her out. Mrs. Sylvia, how are you? Deborah Alayo, Dancing Live. Shared with love. I've already mentioned Lydia. I've already mentioned, and Amy TV DIY and Craft is still with us. Elom Bansa. She's my girl that is all over the social media of Discovery Natural DNVlogsLife. Elom, God will bless you. And everybody else, Dora, everybody else, all you, I see you guys that are always coming, keeping me entertained. Beauty, Ojo, thank you. You guys, I show love and I love you guys. And Ma Jamie Gold TV, the ones that have been watching of late, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys, please, if you don't have Gladys Isu Brings, check her out. She's a wonderful lady. She has so many tips. She also has a mathematics channel. Check her out. Please. All these people. Oh, Sweet Mother Ife is also here. They're here. Shippy, Branson. So all these people are here. These people, and if you guys don't know, we do natural hair. My hair right now, see, I'm always doing something with my hair. Discovery Natural is my YouTube channel for hair, natural hair for kids and for adults. So if you have not checked out our natural hair channel, check it out. We also have Ab Vlogs. She's really lovely. She always watches our videos. We really appreciate you. Maria Veronica says, any tips on raising twins? Oh, on twines. What is a twine? A twine is someone that is of the age, I believe, is 10 to 12. That age, My youngest daughter, Tolani, she's a twine. She's 11 years old. A tip for you, something that has helped me, and a tip for you guys is that when your children become of that age, you have to understand that they have so many emotions that they're dealing with. So sometimes they will do stuff that will be upsetting you. That, why are you doing that? Can't you even use your head? Why are you doing that? But you have to be very understanding. You have to give them their space, but not too much space. Because when you give them too much space, they can take advantage of that too much space. What you want to do is that you want to, So what you want to do is that you want to, why is it dark? You want to try and understand them. And what helps me a lot is that I put myself in my children's position, and I said, when I was at that age, I was an emotional case. I was always emotional and stuff. What do you do in that case? In that case, you have to give them their freedom, but also know how to direct them. And prayer. Prayer. I have a very, very independent 11-year-old. She's older than her age, more mature than her age. You have to understand that your children need respect from you, and you also need respect from them. What I'm saying is that you give your children respect, and you see the respect back. So for sometimes my youngest daughter, she'll be like, oh, mommy, why do you do this? And why do you do? She asks questions, and I'll be saying, it will make me think like, these are questions that I myself, I don't know the answer to. So I'm very honest. I'll tell my children, I'll say, I don't know why. We were doing devotion the other day. Let me make you guys laugh. We do devotion every night. We read from the Bible. We ask questions. My kids, I tell them, ask me questions and stuff. And I tell them, and I say, any question you have. So me and their father, we're doing devotion with them. We're going through the Bible. We're in the time of Christmas. We're doing Christmas stuff. So my youngest daughter said, Mommy, we always say Mary, we say John, we say Joseph. What is their last name? I said, wait a minute. What do you mean, what is their last name? She said, what is their last name? I know my last name is, she said her name. I know my sister's last name is this. But in the Bible, nobody says their last name. I said, I don't know. We were like deep in devotion. You know, like sometimes when you are deep in the devotion and you are talking about this and you're talking about this, and then somebody just says, oh, I have a question. And she always raises her hand. I'm like, okay, what's the question? What is the last name? I say, what are we talking about? What are you talking about? So just be prepared for that. Also, this is the age when puberty is about to start and is going to start. So they have all that puberty things going on. Maybe their friends are doing something that you don't condone in their life. Always in your house, always make it so that you as a parent let the child know that this is what we allow in our house and this is not what we allow in our house. Okay, so I have so many tips. I will say check out this channel, Monique. I forgot it. I have it in my community page. If you scroll to my community page, she has some tips for twins and stuff. She did a wonderful video, a Monique's TV or something like that, and it's so nice, so nice. Let me see any other question we have. So Abby says, hey, they're like, oh, thank you, Abby the sugar. Eh? Oh, they took light in Austin this morning. Look, they took light this morning. Let me tell you when they took the light. My daughter was making that banana bread, and they took light. In this Houston, they take light a lot. And people will say, oh, this is the day that my parents were here, and they took light. My parents say, what is this one? I said, hey, they take light here. People have generator here, but they take light more during the hurricane season. When the weather is bad and the storm, they'll take light. The longest they've taken light in our community is 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, we didn't have light, we didn't have electricity, we didn't have water. What else did we have? And then there was no petrol, there was no gas. To fill up your gas, people were charging outrageous amounts. My daughter was 10 months old, and I would ride my bike to the Walmart. I'll ride my bike, I'll have a backpack, and we'll go and get food. So, you know, they take light. So if you have places that they don't take light, you are lucky. I mean, but it's not like Nigeria, to be honest with you. When it took light today, it came on almost immediately. And that was when we were cooking and everything. And my oldest daughter, she was on the treadmill. And she just kept saying, they took light. My workout has finished. I said, no, the light is coming back. Go and continue your workout. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just going back. Oh my goodness, the questions these kids ask is a lot. Discovering Natural is my hair channel. Discovering Natural. Let me show you. I'm going to bring my phone. So I'm going to bring my phone and I'm going to show you what is on. I just want to say thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. I know you guys can be doing other stuff, and you decided to join me today. So let me show you my channel. So when you go on YouTube and you search for Discovering Natural, it's going to come up like this, okay? So you click, excuse my nails. So you click, you guys can see, on Discovering Natural. So this is what my channel looks like. And I have videos. So these are the videos I have. I have videos on how to make cassava shampoo, how to preserve your cassava shampoo, different videos. So a lot of videos. I do videos at least twice a week. So if you've never been on our channel, I would say check it out. So I have hairstyle for kids. And when you come on the channel, this is one thing I want you guys to do. I want you guys to go like to playlist, because that will help you, because I have a ton of videos. So the playlist, you can see different things, how to do different things on the playlist and stuff. I try to organize it to the best of my ability. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, oh, thank you. Let's see what else they have. Any question? Yeah, see, that's one thing. I never ever thought about the last name of people in the Bible. I'm like, what kind of question is that? But there are so many questions. Oh, and the twine years, especially when they're in the middle school. Let me say, the thing is this. I believe that's when kids form friendship, and some of their friendships that they form will be friendships that they will have into high school. So as a parent, when your child is forming those friendships, it's very good for you to kind of sway them in the right way. Okay, so when they come back from school, that is not the time I start asking them questions upon questions upon questions. I let them rest. And then later on, I might go to their room and say something like, oh, so I was cool. And then at that age, they don't like saying much. They'll just say, fine. But you as a parent, you know that fine is not what you came to ask them about. So you ask them, you say, oh, I was cool. They'll be like, fine. I'll be like, oh, and if you remember a friend's name, you can say, oh, how is that friend? You know, you say Sarah. I don't know. How is that friend Sarah? They'll be like, you know, I don't know. Do you have kids that will just say, and that's their way of saying it's okay or it's not okay? Then, I say, oh, okay. Did you see her today? Did you guys hang out? No. How was your teacher? You know, you just start talking to them and try to get, and then as a parent, you have to be proactive in your children's life. You have to be proactive, like, oh, I remember that one time my daughter told me something. So you bring up other topics to them, and before you know it, they start opening up. If you have a lot of children, let's say you have only one child, then you can focus on that one child. But if you have more than one child, you have to find time to just take each of the children out on their own, because that's how you get to understand them better. So I'll do like mommy-daughter dates and stuff. Okay, see, this is my moi moi. I'm going to go reduce the fire just a little bit. So it's high now. I know it's bubbling. I'm just going to reduce. Try not to be opening it because, you know, it's the steam that we're using to cook the moi moi. Okay? So you just start telling them, start asking them questions, small questions at a time, small questions at a time. I tell you, this age is a tough age. It's a tough age, but with God's help, it's going to help us, okay? What I'm going to do is that after the moi moi is ready, I will post a picture on my community page. I don't want to keep you guys too long on this live chat. I didn't even realize that we've gone past 1 hour. I wasn't planning to stay on this late. But I want to tell you guys that you should also, if you've not noticed on our channel, you should also do go to our community page, and I do post some stuff out there on our community page. So this is our community page. You just click community, and I do post some pictures and stuff on there. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the live, just because I need to go and sort laundry. You see the laundry over there on the floor. And go and sort laundry. Yeah. Oh my goodness, teenagers. Share with love. God help you. I will mail yours. Thank you so much for joining. I have so many things. I still have to finish my hair and stuff. But thank you so much for joining. I have two, one in first grade, one in fourth grade. Yes. Okay, ladies, gents, have a wonderful day. I have to clean up all this mess. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Bye, Love Matters. Thank you so much for joining. Bye, Maria. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.